So I want to switch gears for a minute and go to one of my other builds. I call this Jurassic Park Lagoons. And right now I'm having a bit of an issue with a mod or some mods. It's causing some problems. Got to clean up the lagoon. Actually, got to clean up the lagoon. And yeah, this little bug or something in the mod. It's causing my shark feeders to not respawn. So okay, that let me do it. At first I couldn't delete that, but it caused it to not respond, even though you have it on unlimited. The shark will not respond, so anything that tries to come and feed there, it doesn't let them. So that one worked. So I did that one, and let's go ahead and. I thought I got rid of the Mosa. I thought I did. So let's get rid of him again. But so what happens is when that happens, like he's stuck right now. So he's stuck in the animation before. So I have to remove him because he's just gonna be stuck there. Because he's trying to use the other feeder that I just deleted. So I'm gonna go ahead and remove him also. So I'm gonna remove all of everything that feeds on sharks right now. I'm just gonna remove them out of there and bring them back later. So let's go ahead and call for transport to remove these two also. Finalize and sell these dinosaurs for scrap. Not dinosaurs, but marine reptiles. Yeah, so that was working. That was working. Nothing getting stuck. Let me see if I can delete this one now and rebuild it. Okay, I could do that one. Okay, replace him. And I think this one is also fixed, and I think let's check the other one. I have a lot of shark feeders in this one because this is a big lagoon I have here. I think it's one stuck trying to feed from this one. So let me try to delete this one. See, it won't let me delete it because something is trying to feed from it. That's stuck. So I can see one. I can see a mosasaur down there, and I think yeah, the other guy's down there. So both of them are trying to use the same feeder that won't respond. So both of them stuck. So I'm gonna have to call in the capture team and get those guys also. But in other news, I will be seeing the yeah, you all know this year is the 30th anniversary for Jurassic Park the movie, and they are going to be doing screenings in the theater. And there's a screening coming up at my local theater on the 25th. So go ahead and check your local theaters on the 25th also, because I think they're going to start showing the Jurassic Park back in theaters on the 25th of this month. So yeah, I'm excited to go see that for the 1 millionth time because I've seen Jurassic Park. I probably watched that movie a million times, even like when it came out back in '93. I know I've seen it. I know I've seen it twice in the theater when it first came out, back then, and then when it came out, a few years later on VHS. Most of you guys probably don't even know what a VHS tape is, but yeah, it came on VHS, and then I watched it about 200 times probably in one summer. I think I watched that movie all summer. That summer that I stayed with my dad. But I know that he got tired of watching it. But you know, yeah, I watched that movie. I've watched Jurassic Park so many times I can't count. But I always love to see it in the theater. So I'm gonna go back on the 25th and see it. And you guys, hopefully you guys do the same. But if you've never seen it in the theater, it's gonna be a good time to go. So you gotta check it out. But I think think right here I want to put another. Let's go with a custom one. I'm starting to like doing these custom water fountains. But I might go with this one though, because I haven't placed this one in the park yet. I just want to place it. Man, that's a nice. I love that one, and it fits right here perfectly. So let's place it there. And of course, I'm going to decorate it with some lights, and I like to use a custom color with my lights, kind of like this little light blue, kind of like baby blue kind of thing, or like turquoise. I should say turquoise. It's more turquoise, but yeah. I like using this because at night it looks really good at night. So, and I think I'm gonna need to move it because it looks like some people got stuck in the. Huh. Also, okay, they disappeared. Okay, okay, so it's not all is not lost. So that's cool. Yeah, but I like using these lights and putting them in the water fountain, like right in there. Give a nice like glow at night. Looks really good at night. As a matter of fact, let's turn this to nighttime so we can see what that looks like. Let's go back. Environment. No, park. No environment. Time of day. I'm crazy. Let's make it night and see. Look at that. It looks. That makes that look more amazing just with the lighting. I love that, man. I love this mod that brings in these extra scenery items, and I have in my hotel area. I have a custom one right here that I did. Thanks to Rad RR 1985, his Jurassic World decorations mod that allows you to make these custom water fountains. Really nice touch. Really nice touch. But it adds a lot more than that. But you know, just showing you guys that for a minute. Go back to daytime. Do my building. So this is like the hotel area, and I wanted it. My idea for this was I wanted the hotel area to overlook the large lagoon, and I think it does a very good job of doing that. So they can see the shark feedings or the mosasaurs feeding, and there's a monorail station that loops around to one. I'm gonna definitely make it bigger, and I thought having these gates right here was a nice touch. Using these fences along the sides, I think that's a nice touch. But I definitely want to use the Jurassic Park, big huge gates for something else. So did another one die? Yeah, I need him. I needed him to die anyway. So let's go ahead and move him, and let's check our sharks here. Make sure. Okay, there's some. I want to make sure all of anything that feeds from a shark feeder or is dead. So there's another mosasaur. Let's get him out of there, and that should fix the problem of them getting stuck. So there's another um, Mosa down there. He's stuck. So let's get the capture team to get him. Trinket. Okay, get him. And I'm going to be naming. Some of you guys are subscribing to the channel, while others of you are not subscribing to the channel for some reason. It's about 90 high 90% of you guys watch the videos, but you're not subscribing. I don't beg for subscriptions, but if you like the content, definitely go ahead and be kind and subscribe to the channel. You're gonna get more Jurassic World and Jurassic Park builds from me because I like to build different parks. And actually, I have a list of parks that I'm working on besides this one. Let's look at them. I have Jurassic Park Lagoons, which is this park, the current park we're looking at. And I also have the prefab park that I'm going to show you guys a little at some point. And this is just me just building different areas that I can remember, and then I try to build them in the actual park that I'm building. But that's what that's at. Then I got this is from the Jurassic Park River Adventures from a couple of videos ago. And I got some more down here, and this is the one from the last video. Haven't actually named this part yet, but I'm trying to come up with a name for it. So that's why it's just been the same, DLC, part with just the part two, part one kind of thing. But I haven't named the part yet. But other than that, this is what's going on. But I think I really like this hotel area. I wanted to keep my idea for this was to keep. I wanted it to be like a resort kind of like thing. So it's got some ponds here. You got the hotel. You got the entertainment. You got the food. You got security. You got so anything goes wrong, so anything they can be fixed over here because it's the only way to get over here is to take the monorail. So that's what I wanted. I wanted it to be separate from the actual main park, which is this right here is the main park, just a water park for the marine life. And if we go down, you should only see plesiosaurus in there right now, because I don't have anything else in there right now. Let me look up. There's another mosa right there. No, that's a plesiosaurus. There's another one of those guys. I think I just tranked him. Let me get him out of here. I think I never sold him, but yeah. So sometimes when they get stuck like that even the capture team can't capture him. So it might be one of those situations where I can't even get to the guy. But since we're here, let's go in the water for a minute. What I'm going to be doing is I am going to be decorating down here using mods, of course, because these actually go lower than. So actually, can I just place that there? Yeah, so I can always place it. Oh, I thought something crawling on me. So how do ants get in your house? There was an ant crawling on me, but okay, here we go. Now it's like something crawling on me out, even though I killed the ant, but so what we can do here is we can make rock caves and stuff, and we can put rocks underwater by using mods. And this is a mod from Chaotic, one of his mods. So you can manipulate this stuff and you can move it on the. Where is it now? I can't see it. So okay, there we go. So you can move it on the X and Y and Z axis. So you can go to. Let's go ahead and move it. I'm in advanced mode by pressing G, and I want to move it. Let's go back. Okay, now I think I lost it. Let's go back. Okay, let's move it. See, you can move it, and you can rotate it. Go to advanced rotate. can move it on the different axes, which is very nice. So you can actually put rocks and stuff under your lagoons with this, which is very very nice. So advanced move. Let's pull it down a little bit. There we go. And let's get this rock here. Make sure you select it, and we can advance move it over. Bring it down some, and hit a Z. Move it this way a little bit. Yeah, so you can make rock caves, and you can put in different things. So I didn't save that one, but so that one just floating in the water right now. Of course, doing it this way takes a long time, but I'm very patient. So I don't mind it taking a long time. And for the extra seaweed and stuff, there's a little trick. For extra seaweed, you can put in trees and stuff down here as well. So it can make it look like seaweed is growing up out of there. Let's go ahead and go to our tools here. And this is the toolbox mod by Chaotic. So if you use mods, this is one of those mods that you definitely need if you like modding the game. Definitely need a mod like this. But let's bring them down so you can make it look like it's just coming out. So that looks like seaweed and stuff. Very nice. Maybe look at it from. Go back to my controller here. So get back out of there and look at it from this view. Lower the stand, you can see what it kind of looks like from the. Yeah, see. So it brings more life if you do this. It definitely bring more life to your lagoon builds. And I've done this on videos in the past. I have done this. I don't know if I recorded it. It may be on some of those older videos, but I think I have like some lagoons that are like fully like you know customized with this tool. Put rocks under there and make it look very nice. But definitely, I'm gonna link the mods that I'm using in this video. I'm gonna link that in the description as always. And if you guys, when I was talking about subscribing to the channel, if you guys did actually subscribe to the channel, I'm gonna look through my subscriptions and randomly name some of these dinosaurs in there, or some of these. I keep calling them dinosaurs, but marine reptiles and species, whatever. I'm gonna name some of these guys after the people that are subscribing to the channel and following the builds. So you definitely, if you want to see your name in the game on this build, definitely go ahead and like the video and subscribe. Be much appreciated, and it will help the channel grow, and lots of people will see it, and then we can all have fun building parts like this together. Because this is the build that we can do together on the channel. As like my other builds, I start these builds like I started this one last night, and then I'll come on the channel and actually finish it off on the channel, because I still have a lot more. This is just a space that I use for this, so I still have all of this to use, and we can maybe put in some dinosaurs and stuff like that. So definitely follow, and if you like this build, if you want to build something like this, you can kind of look at what I've done here. and you can build something a little similar. So on the inside of this, you got the new species that like to climb the rocks, and it has to add the turtles also. So let's go ahead and do that. The turtles is in the other. Um, there's two of those, so the turtles are going to go on the other side. The Ninja Turtles will go on the other side. So it doesn't really matter, with your turtles. I mean, it doesn't really matter what they are. I just make them humble. I make them very social and tolerant. I make them weak because they're turtles, so a bit fit. We go with that. Let's go ahead and do that. So that they're gonna go on this side because I have another one. And I've decorated both of these little lagoon stations with this little water fountain right there because I thought it was just appropriate. I mean, it just goes very nice with this rock that's already there. So when you look at it, it looks very serene and very peaceful for the animals that like to use the rock to sunbathe. Very nice, very nice. And I put some decorations on the sides of these. I went with the trees, and then I went with a mixture of these little cell-like things because I like the look, and it looks very nice when you're looking from the stands here. You're looking over there, you see those, and you see the hotels in the background. I'm all about the views when I make my builds. The views are everything. I have to have a nice view. So from the hotel, you got a nice view of the lagoons. And from the lagoon stadiums, you have a nice view of the lagoons and the hotels and the monorail station that goes around.